We are humanists. All of you.
Hello friends, my name is Rama Vidya Sagar. I live in Scotland, and in this video I would like to share my thoughts on how I became a humanist, my journey towards humanism. Let me start off with the very core principles I follow in. I totally believe in scientific principles of life, how science has explained on how the universe has come into existence, how the galaxies have formed, how the star systems have formed, and how our own solar system has come into existence, how it is formed, including the sun, the planets around it, the earth, and the satellite of earth, which is the moon. In addition to that, I also understand the timelines. I have absolutely faith in the scientific timelines which have been mentioned about the age of the universe, the age of our solar system, and also on the age of our earth itself. In addition to that, I also have absolute trust and faith in the scientific laws of physics, of thermodynamics, the basic laws of physics, or theory of gravity, theory of relativity, and all that. I have absolutely faith and absolute trust in and believe what all they mean. In addition to that, I also believe in how life has come about on Earth. The Darwin's theory of evolution, and also on how the life has evolved. In addition to that, I also have absolute trust on the theory which Darwin came about on how the species have evolved and how humans themselves have evolved from the singular cellular organisms right up to the point where humans are treated as one of the highest evolved species on the planet right now, because they have the intelligence to go and look for their own origins, like how they came about. I also have absolute trust and belief on the geological timelines, on how the continents have been shaped on the planet, and all other aspects. What I don't believe in is, I don't believe in the authority of any religion. I also don't believe in the creationist theories, and also don't believe in the authority of any religious texts, that they are the moral aspects and they give us the moral foundation for how a human should behave and live. And from my own perspective, I have been an agnostic for a while. And what drew me to humanism? I'll give that story, because I believe that most members in this group have always been saying that Mr. Babu Gogineni has always been their inspiration, and he was the one who has turned towards help them in turning towards humanism. I would say absolutely agree with that. I have been drawn towards humanism only because of Mr. Babu Gogineni. I've observed and watched this program on YouTube, wherein he had this interview with R.K. Garu on Open Art with R.K. What drew me to that interview is his absolute clarity of thought. In addition to that, I also like the way of expression, his communication. After that program, I watched all other interviews and also the shows he had done on TV, where he had put forward the humanist and the rationalist view on what things like eclipses and trying to address the aspects like ghosts and other things. Like all that has brought me to the fold of humanism. Like it's been a gradual process, but the founding reason was Mr. Baba Gognini. And I would treat myself as a work in progress humanist. I'm certain that, why do I say that? I say that because a work in progress humanist is someone who is not a complete humanist. There is still work to be done to end up as being a complete humanist. Okay. And the good aspects of humanism is it is easy to understand. The principles are straightforward because you are depending on the scientific explanation and on the scientific temper for someone to understand and to give meaning to life. It's quite easy for us to follow it. Coming to the aspect of why I say it's a work in progress humanism or a humanist is, it's quite straightforward because I would want to ensure that under all circumstances I be and behave and live as a humanist. There shouldn't be any circumstance where my rationalism takes a hike, I become irrational, my decision making is based on irrational thought or an irrational action. So when I come to that state, then I can confidently say that I am a complete humanist. And I also want the family members around me themselves to tell that I see an observable difference in your approach to life and I can treat you as a humanist. Until that point in time, I would treat myself as a work in progress humanist. I would also like to say that I've found a lot of like-minded people in this group. They have been wonderful people I've come across. To quote one as Babu Gognini Garu and Ramagangaraj Garu, Narahari, Prasad Sivareddy Garu, Samina Garu, Sravanti Garu, Madhvi Garu and Satyaraj Garu, Appal Raj Garu, and they're all other people. There are a lot of people who are much younger to me, and their clarity of thought and their aspect on how they would want to lead their life has been commendable, actually. So with that background, I would say that, and last but not the least, the admin of the group, the founder of this group itself, Bhagat Chaitanya, though a very young person, it's not in a negative way, but I would say like it's quite unique for people of that age to think about something different from the normal. Like it's easy for us to default to the normal, but not defaulting to normal is always a good thing, because I think 90% of the population in India would want to believe in some sort of a superstitious belief or some sort of a superstitious religion or a superstitious way of life. And not defaulting to that is incredible, and it's a commendable thing, I would say. And I also would like to thank the members of the admin team for giving us this opportunity to express our views and ideas on how our journey has been towards becoming an humanist. With that, I would like to end this video, and I would say thank you to all for listening.